everyone, it's GamerCat09 and welcome back to Death Mark 2, the continuation of Hannako of the Toilet. And our dear friend, whose name I've completely forgot, has decided to go confront her friend, Hannako, and possibly die in facing her. So let's go. So we are going to the new building. Connected corridor. Oh yeah, isn't it control? Shift? This shift. Okay. So let's check. I gotta go enter. Still locked. Okay. So probably just go to the toilet, honestly. It's probably our best bet. See what happens. I wrote the word Akai on the mirror. Okay. Then let's leave. What does it say? Scribble on the wall. You suck at piano, stop showing off, don't play the school song. Must be Hannako. Okay. Nothing in the toilet, right? So, log. What do we got? Nothing, because... Consult. Tab. You were attacked by Hannako the toilet here, right, Cat? I'm really glad you're safe. Okay, cool. Glad for that. Oh yeah, didn't they say upstairs was where she originally died? Okay. So let's go upstairs. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. Time to go to the top one, I guess? Oh! What's this song? It sounds like a school song. Why is a school song playing in this place? No idea. We have to find out. Still locked. Okay. Okay. Nothing there. Okay. Nothing here. It's getting louder. Very loud. Oh, it's getting quieter now. It's getting loud right here. Small boombox is placed on top of the desk. Cassette tape is spinning inside. This must be what's playing the song. Stop the tape! It's giving me the chills. Song ends once I hit stop. Silence fills the air once again. Pretty sure that was Konehara Academy school song. You recognize that? Of course! I did a bunch of preparation before conducting this infiltration mission. I could basically sing and dance to it. That's nice, but what does this song have to do with the investigation? Because I'm a musician, I'm just generally interested in music-related things. How do I put it? I just prioritized what intrigued me the most. That's very you. Thank you. So what are we going to do with this boombox? Let's bring it with us. Got it. I'm going to have to use that to escape somehow.
Yoshi.
Large boombox, television, fluorescent lamp. I guess it's used as a storage space. Nothing inside. Alright. Oh, you're right. You're right. Must be what, maybe that was what Hannako was supposed to play.
Yoshi.
Okay, nothing in there. So that, we went here. So what's here? B? It's not budging. Did something get stuck inside? I could give it a try. Okay. I grabs the door handle. Hiya! Uh-oh. No, I don't want to run sticky keys. Screaming at the top of her lungs, I pushes on the door. Unfortunately, the door doesn't budge at all. Sorry, I failed. Maybe the door is bent shut because it's so old. Neither I or I can open. Neither I or I can open. I did disable sticky keys, but maybe I disabled it last time. But apparently it's re-enabled somehow. Maybe a dexterous person could get it open. Oh, so do I have to bring I have to bring the doctor here. Desks are cluttered. I feel like there's something here. The desk's empty. Not the hotkey for it. Oh, okay, so that's different.
Yoshi.
Nothing. Didn't expect this. Maybe we can find something next time. Lectern at the back of the classroom. You can only see the students' backs this way. What kind of teacher would conduct a class from behind? I don't think any classes would be set up like this. You have a point. Alright. So we went in there. Let's check here. Any teeth in the urinal? Nothing in here. Okay. I'm ready to see people in awkward poses. Okay. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. They got the girl. What was that? An image flashed through my mind along with the sound of water bursting and a person's voice. Was it Horikoshi? Face rigid with terror? Mr. Cat, what was that sound just now? No clue. Hold on, did you really hear the sound of water? What about the wailing? And Horikoshi? I don't know, I only heard the water. I looks visibly confused. Seems like they're being honest. Am I the only one getting these visions? I think the water sound came from the hallway. Should we check it out, Mr. Cat? Sure. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's hurry and check on that sound. Let's hurry by just walking in a straight line very slowly. Is it in the same damn spot everybody gets caught in? Anybody here? Nothing here? Nothing here. Not seeing anything. Oh, there's water in here. Why is there a large puddle on the wooden floor? I find something on the water's surface. Is this a student's handbook? The Konihara Academy insignia is printed on its red cover. And the name Naomi, that's what it is. Naomi Horikoshi, is written on the bottom part of the cover. Okay, in some cases you may obtain crucial information from an item's description. Select item from the menu screen to access the content. Oh. Ack. Menu. Space. Item. It says, Naomi Horikoshi's, a scribble reads, Hana and Nao's secret key is the promised day. The promised day. Okay. Now, why? Why? Oh, shit. Ooh. A vision comes to my mind's eye. A stream of wastewater is filling the room. Happened to be so much water here. It wasn't here earlier. Naomi Horikoshi is struggling to keep her head above water, thrashing her arms in light. Something is clinging onto her back. Hana? You must be Hana, right? I could finally see you. I'm sorry for that time. No. Hana! I love you. Yeah. The sewer water starts seeping into her mouth and nose. Soon she won't be able to breathe. Despite that, her lips curve into a smile. The look on her face is so ecstatic, any observer would doubt that she's on the brink of death. Hana, do you also? But I can't forgive traitors. Hoses and wastewater are hovering in midair, defying gravity. It's the same as it was when Azumi's hand was sliced off. And then... What just happened? What was the vision? It was so clear, as if a projector had been put inside my head. Did that happen here? Was Horikoshi attacked by Hannako in this room? I quickly look around, trying to find an answer to no avail. All that's left is this puddle. Neither Hannako nor Horikoshi are here. What's wrong, Mr. Cat? I doesn't seem shocked in the least. Guess I'm the only one who was shown that vision. If that's the case, it must be a phenomenon caused by a spirit. That only explains part of the mystery. Why am I the only one getting these visions? It may be related to something that I recall Yasuoka saying before. People in the Kujo family are blessed with the power to see the unseen. Due to this, members of my family are often possessed by spirits and die a violent death. The blood of the Kujo family is flowing through my veins. I cannot escape this fate, even if I have discarded my former name, Masamune Kujo. I'm guessing that the fact I saw that vision is proof enough. You sure you're okay? You're spacing out super hardcore right now. Oh, it's nothing. Best to not talk about what I saw. It's not something a living being should see. I don't need to weigh down anyone else's heart with this information. I can't let my friend be burdened by the feelings of the dead. It's best if I carry this alone. Let's continue our investigation, How could you just do that and then just, like, not explain anything to her? That would annoy the piss out of me. Nothing here. I was already in here, though. There's nothing in here. So what do I do? I hear noises. And flies. Nothing here. I'm just checking immediately to see if there's any way of saving. No, what the fuck? All the desks. What is this? For some reason, there's a pile of desks inside the classroom. What is going on? There must be something here. Keep your guard up, Cat.
これは
Desks are stacked up to the ceiling. Oh, I'm so scared I might pass out. Just at that moment, a breeze blows from the compartment below. A cold, musty wind. Is there something there? Reach for the compartment? Sure. You really did it, just as I expected you would, Cat. I put my arm into the compartment and blindly flail about. What is it? My fingertips brush across something cold. Are you okay? Don't worry about it. I was just surprised. I grab the cold object and pull it out. A tooth. An eerie tooth. Another lost soul. Something resembling a beast beyond the window. Looking closely at it, looks like a fox statue. Oh, Foxy, you're here! It looks like the guardian fox at Inari's shrine. It's unusual to see something like this at a school.
Yoshi.
Nothing inside. Okay. Try not to hold it down too long, because reasons. So I need to go... Yeah, let's go back to the infirmary. I have to get the doctor. Change. Okay. Can I trade anything? Sacred objects. I need at least 2. Alright, so let's save. I shall guard, I shall stare. New building. Corridor. Okay. So let's... Wait, was it... It was up here, right? Up the tippy top floor? I believe it was the tippy top floor. Remember which one it was. It was the one with the water on the floor, but I don't remember which one that was. Desks are cluttered. Could there be something here? Too bad, but what is that supposed to mean? It's not budging. Don't see a keyhole. I assume the door's gotten crooked over the time. Can I give it a try? Might be able to open it. There we go. Damon grabs the door handle. You need to use the power of finesse for this sort of situation. Is it like this or this? Damon grabs the handle and exerts his power at multiple angles. Door finally opens. Just as I expected. Feel free to inspect to your heart's content now. Thanks, Damon. Peer inside. However, there's nothing inside. What a waste of effort. I was going to say. Wait, now that I look closely, there's something in the corner. Yay, tooth. I got a tooth. All for a tooth. Toothy tooth, tooth. CRT television! I can see something resembling mold growing on the screen. Would damp air really be able to cause something like that? And then there was nothing in here, right? Nothing inside. Nothing inside. Trying not to overdo it because I don't want to trigger the sticky keys. Nothing. Where's the puddle room? It's got to be here somewhere. There it is. Puddle room.
Yoshi.
Where? Oh, does this mean she's dead? Can we not save her? Can we not save her anymore? Was the vision implying she died? Old desks, full of holes, paint peeled off. Take a peek in the drawer, there's nothing inside. Nothing inside. Nothing inside. Why do they keep the cupboard here if they've taken all the cleaning tools? They should have taken the cupboard too, and then we wouldn't have to inspect this for nothing. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. Thank you for speaking sense. Like, why are we just inspecting these freaking cupboards if they're empty? Also, why does this side of the room just, like, look exactly like the other school? Let's try going here. Has this changed? Okay. Has not changed.
Yoshi.
Okay. The teeth do the upgrade stuff. So I could get like spirit objects that can help me. So that's why I'm looking around the school too for teeth and just anything in general. Akai was her name. That's why I wrote her name. Board's quite old. Even though there doesn't seem to be anything on it, I can't help but feel nervous once I start examining it more closely. That's weird. Front entrance. Nobody uses this area. Shoe lockers covered in dust.
Yoshi.
Same thing here. Nothing inside.
Yoshi.
Nothing. Ah, this was the weird thing. Fox statue. Nothing there. Okay. Is there something in the music room now? Because she said she sucked a piano? It's the only thing I could think of that I haven't checked again.
Mhm.
Can't see their faces.
よし
Dirty bulletin board. I see numerous dark spots, mold. Okay.
これは
Old piano, much older. Piano, huh? I had lessons when I was a child. I could play a few songs from Bayer. I switched to electric guitar during my school years, though. It's locked. Door won't open. Do I have to... I'm trying to think. Yeah, the first one we didn't get to walk around. It was just like you would just get like still images. Like you wouldn't even see the characters walk around. Let me... Which fucking room was it? Was it this room? Which one was the room with the... This one was the one with the water.
よし
Puddle. Here, Horikoshi was... Does that mean she died? I'm so confused. Tab.
おおそうだ
I think the only place we haven't inspected is the restroom on the second floor, possibly? Oh. Okay. That's the hint. This is gonna suck. Oh. Instead of the mirror, the spot below the sink piques my curiosity. I spot a small object there with mold growing on it. What an unpleasant sight. Should I bother picking this thing up? Pick it up. It's just mold. Donning the rubber gloves I found earlier, I reach under the sink. Uh-oh. Ooh. What was that? I heard the sound of someone hitting the mirror and a mysterious voice as well. Don't tell me. Was someone on the other side of the mirror? I wait for a while, keeping my guard up. However, nothing happens. I inspect the things on the sink. Oh, another tooth. Hooray, we have
よし
tooth.
いけそうだ
Oh, we've leveled up. Spirit increased by 3. Spirits have been restored. Nice. Risk worth taking, I guess.
うん
Nasty smell. I suppose it's because of all the mold. Let's hope it's because of the mold.
よし
It's going to be this one. It's going to have something in it.
よし
Yush. Stained with scales. Scraps of shredded paper are floating in the water inside. Must be why the toilet's clogged. Inspect. Paper's clogging the drain. Need some kind of tool to unclog it. Item. Broken mop. Take out the broken mop. Don't know how to use it. Old rubber gloves. Putting the rubber gloves, stick my hands down the drain. I can't clear the clog. Something's blocking the drain deeper in. Okay. So I need
ここ
Okay, so I need something in here. It's empty. God damn it. It smells really moldy. Okay, so I need something to unclog the toilet. Like a plunger or something.
これは
We're on floor 2, right? All these places are so similar. I don't know where we are.
ふん
Oh! There's something on top of the toilet near the flush handle. This is a dead moth. No, not one, but two. Their corpses lie on top of each other. These bugs must have been here a while, seeing how dried out they are. How did they get in? The windows and doors are all shut. Such mysterious deaths. I wonder if they portend anything. I'm probably just overthinking things. One's thoughts tend to trend towards the macabre when pursued by a spirit. I see something else between the dead moths. A tooth, right? A tooth. Of course. I've got another tooth. That means there's one more to find.
ふん
Cupboard. Plunger! Yay! I got a plunger. I can unclog the drain. Let's see what's in here. Be careful, cat. She could appear at any moment out of nowhere and attack us. That's random. Like, why all of a sudden are you warning me now? Okay. So, item. Plunger. That did not sound like a plunger. I push the plunger into the toilet bowl, and then I pull it back with all my might. Several large bubbles rush to the water's surface and pop. A gurgling sound immediately accompanies them. The paper scraps have been successfully flushed. The toilet is no longer clogged. So what did that do? Out of the blue, a single piece of paper floats to the top of the water, as if the scraps got flushed and then were reassembled into their prior form. Oh. I put on the rubber gloves I found earlier and carefully collect the paper. It's a torn notebook page. The ink is running. It's still legible somehow. 619 now told me her secret. I felt my face turn red and I ran away. What should I do? 627. I still don't know how to respond to now. I don't know what to write. I'm bad with words. It's much easier to express myself with piano. I got called over... Oh, 728. I got called over by Azumi again. Now saved me, though. I'm grateful to her for that. It's been a while since we last talked. 714. I hate the graffiti. I hate the milk. But what I hate the most is the Hannako of the toilet costume. They took away my uniform and forced me to wear the red skirt. They wouldn't give it back no matter how many times I begged. Izumi laughed at me. What was so funny? 715. Ah, shit. I accidentally clicked. Like the paper I found on the first floor, this must be part of Hannako Akai's diary. Details of her days with Now are also written here. Their relationship seemed to have changed after Now revealed her secret. How can these scraps of paper be in the old building's restrooms, though? They conducted an investigation right after her suicide. Logically speaking, these papers shouldn't be here. Could it be there's a non-human reason? Maybe an entity is trying to show them to me? Menu. Item. I wonder. Where is notice First page, second page. Promise day. I wanted to read the rest of it. Tab. Oh, there we go. I want to tell now about Izumi. I also want to give a proper response to her feelings, but I didn't have the courage to write her a letter. Maybe I can say what I want if I meet her. So I told her I want to meet after school. 7:17 now didn't come yesterday. What happened? Okay, so it's puppy love basically. She has a crush on her, and now she's dead, and so there we go. So let me go back to the infirmary before I trigger anything else, and then let's trade. So what is this? Reduce 1 damage. Gourd. Reduce 1 action cost. Okay. Bag enhancement. Increases cat success rate. Ah! Yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll do the other one. Which is this one. So there's 2 left in this chapter. Okay. Let's talk. Yep, go look for them. I get that. Let's save. All right. Connecting corridor. Path leads outside. Yep. So I'm missing 2 teeth. Oh, piano. Hear the sound of a piano. That was the piano in the music room, right? Yeah. Someone is in the music room. Is it Hannako? This is why I saved. Oh, hello.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting on the piano stool. Oh, she's so pretty. A young girl wearing a red dress. Cracks run across her skin like spider webs, and her eyes are hollow. She's not human. Rather, she's a female doll. I've encountered a doll like this before. That doll had the ability to think and could even speak. Is she like that too? Ow. What is this feeling?
No.
Another vision is projected into my mind. It's a scene taking place in a toilet stall. A female suit in a red skirt with suspenders is about to hang herself. She has a rubber hose wrapped around her neck as she stands on top of a bucket. Two students, a boy and a girl, are gleefully spectating. The boy's face seems familiar. It's the now deceased Toshihiko Izumi. Oh, so he watched her do it. Haha, put more effort into it if you want your uniform back. I'll only give it back if you could perfectly pretend to hang yourself, Hannako of the toilet. Desperate to not lose her balance, Hannako Akai doesn't even have the ability to answer. If she loses her footing, the hose will strangle her, and those two find her desperation amusing. Hey Izumi, is this really gonna be okay? We're so fucked if Horikoshi finds out. She's her best friend. Nah, don't worry. I've talked to her. She won't interrupt us anymore. What? Hannako nearly trips herself. She barely manages to hold on. No shit! Whoa! Aren't they like super close? Horikoshi told me herself, you know? She doesn't want anything to do with Hannako anymore. Oh. Shit. Now, why? Hanako's legs can't stop trembling. That's so hilarious. Hanako's been betrayed by the only person who ever liked her. You're cruel. Now. I thought you were my friend. Whoops, look at the time. Bye, Hannako, we're going home. Clean up the mess for us. Izumi and his female accomplice leave. Hannako is the only one remaining, with the hose still wrapped around her neck. Is this where she finally decides to actually do it? Now, Izumi, everyone, enough already. Yep. Hannako slips off the bucket. Did she do it on purpose? After that... Poor girl. Inside the empty restroom in the old building, the grating sound of the hose that took her life continues to reverberate. You hear, Hana? Oh, she came across her. Huh? No, this can't be.
Hana.
Why did you? Poor girl. The vision of death inside my mind is gone, and the doll in red has vanished without me knowing. Was that girl the one who showed me the vision? Doesn't look like anyone's playing the piano. Damon is acting like usual. Guess I'm the only one who saw both that vision and the doll. Ugh. I feel sick, as if I chugged down a bunch of booze. Maybe it's because I've learned the deep despair that Hannako Akai felt. But at least now I know what her grudge was when she died. Damn. He deserved it, though, for fucking doing that to her. Fuck him. Bullied to death by Izumi and his friend. Betrayed by her best friend, Horikoshi. Hannako of the toilet was born from her strong resentment of them. Her spirit won't disappear so long as there's still malice within her. There must be a key link to her grudge, one that can free her. I need to find it. Perhaps it's in the place I saw in the vision earlier. There may be something where she died. So that might be the top floor, then? I would think. Sakamoto said Hannako killed herself in the female restroom on the 3rd floor. Shall we go check that place out? Yeah, sure. Okay, so 3rd floor. So let me, just for the sake of sakeness, and the fact that we made progress, Maybe we save? There we go. To the 3rd floor. I hear water. Oh! There's something small at the bottom of the toilet bowl. Inspect. No, you don't. You just... Come on, old rubber gloves. Be smart. He did it automatically like 3 times. Wipe it with a handkerchief. It's a tooth. There you go. I don't understand sometimes how these games work. It's like the first 3 times he used the gloves automatically. And now this time he's like, do I really have to stick my bare hand in there? That's gross. Smells vile. Is it because the toilet is clogged? It doesn't let me do anything with it. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Oh. Horikoshi's waiting inside the toilet stall. She's looking straight at me, eyes wide open. Oh! The only thing that remains is her head. So she really was killed in that vision. Aww. I was gonna say, that's not like a pleasant face. So, she was decapitated. Horikoshi was smiling when she passed. An ecstatic smile, as if she'd been set free from her pain and suffering. I can only wonder what kind of pain she'd gone through to be so happy to die. A severed head surrounded by colorful hoses. What an odd juxtaposition. The scene is completely unlike Azumi's. His face was contorted in agony, and his corpse was drenched in foul water. Perhaps Hannako is trying to make her best friend's death beautiful, like the flowers at a funeral. What in the world? Screaming, Damon grabs my shoulder, even through my coat, I can feel that hand is trembling fiercely. Damon, let's get out of here. Sure. Jesus. Uh-oh. Are you okay? Yeah. I need to catch my breath. Let's get out of this place for now. Right. Damon is about to pass out. I start to head back toward the hall. What was that voice, Cat? Hannako is coming for us. Let's walk slower. Uh-oh. What's going on? Where's the door handle? Just break the glass! Why is the door handle missing? And what is this filthy water on the door? No time for an explanation. We just have to get out. I wedge my fingers through the door gap and try to force open the door. Shit, it's not opening. The sewage water is so slick and slimy that it's preventing me from opening the door. And for some reason, the door feels as cold and heavy as a solid block of ice. I won't let you go. That was out of nowhere. Chills run down my spine as I hear the sound of water splattering on the ground. Don't look back, you hear me, Damon? Let's figure out a plan and get out of here. Okay. Let's see, we have a radio. We have the note. I can feel Hanako's presence right behind me. If we stay any longer, we'll end up dead like Azumi and Horikoshi. But how do we get out when the door handle's gone and there's filthy, slippery water everywhere? Team up with Damon? Oh yeah, plunger. Raising execution rate. It's critical during a suspensive act. To help with that, you can buy sacred objects that will raise your execution rate. Especially important to have sacred objects if you want to succeed in suspenseful acts for character. You can obtain sacred objects, yep. When you fail, the rate of the action previously chose will increase greatly, making it easier for you to do the action. Okay. Pole door open. Yeah, pole door open. Because you go in, you push, and when you leave, you pull. Both of us slammed the plunger against the door. I won't let you go. Please work. Success! Both of us try to open the door. The door slams open. Looks like this is the right choice. It's open. Let's head out. Thank God I chose something right for once. Damon and I escaped the restroom without any trouble. Thank God. That was the only thing that made sense so far in this game. Okay. Looks like we've survived. Unfortunately, the same can't be said for Horikoshi, though. I'm sorry, Horikoshi. If only I'd managed to stop her in the storage room earlier, I might have been able to save her. Regret wells up inside me. I feel my chest tightening, but the night's not over yet. There's something I still have to do. Can you walk, Damon? He's standing right now. I remember how pale Damon looked when we found Horikoshi's body. They'd be a bad choice to continue the investigation if they're at their limits. Did I worry you? I'm fine. Let's continue the investigation, Kat. Damon. He's obviously shaken, but he's giving it his all to get through this case. I decide to believe in Damon. Okay. Time to leave. Time to fucking leave. Oh, what am I doing? Just go to the infirmary. What am I doing? So let's change to I. Save. Okay. Tab. Let's go to the old building. Yeah, I fucking... Tab. Do you want to go check the female restroom on the 3rd floor one more time? I know it's dangerous, but I still want to continue the investigation for Horikoshi. We might find some clues at the place where she died. Okay. Back up to the 3rd floor, everybody! Choo-choo! So there's probably going to be something where Horikoshi was. There's a key. Yep, that was right. Just as in Izumi's case, all traces of Horikoshi's death have disappeared. Where did Horikoshi go? Who knows? All we can do is examine what's in front of us.
Yoshi.
There's a key with a tag. I grabbed the key. Old building music storage room. Must be where Horikoshi took the key from the key box. You can read. You know what I mean. Her head was here. Okay. Time to go to... Door no longer has a handle. put my fingers through the gap in the door, force it open. It's not as easy. It's easy when it's not slimy. Gotcha. So bizarre. Alright. Time to go down to the music room. No doll? No doll. Pull out the key. There we go. The door makes a mechanical sound, the sound of the key unlocking the door. Yeah, that's usually what happens.
Yoshi.
Yush. Deteriorated cardboard box, school bag inside. According to the name tag, it's Horikoshi's. What's in it? Inside the bag is a girl's school uniform and a green ribbon, the one worn by second years. It's not Horikoshi's size, though. I tried checking the pockets just to be thorough. I didn't find anything. Are we bringing this with us? It looks like a standard uniform.
これは
Old shelf propped against the wall. It's not used anymore. There's nothing inside. Aha! There's something glowing in the gap between the shelf and the wall. Hearing that, I direct my flashlight toward said gap. I can see something small there indeed. What is it? I reach my hand out and try to pick it up. It's a tooth. The gap is too narrow for my arm to fit. I can't reach it. Nah, I can't reach it. Let me try, Cat. Maybe my hand will fit. I puts her hand into the gap. Gets her arm chopped off. Just a little bit more. Got it. Here you go. Jeez, I really wanted to avoid touching with my bare hand if I could. It's a tooth, right? Last tooth. Hooray! So I think we found all the teeth. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All the things. Large brass instrument, probably a tuba, is on the floor. Everywhere else is dusty, but not this tuba. I wonder why. Inspect. Upon closer inspection, there are visible handprints on it. Someone must have picked this up recently. Now I'm curious. Alright, I'm going to lift this thing up. Check what's underneath. Leave it to me. Heave ho! Tuba is heavier than I thought. I feel my back straining because I started lifting it without bracing myself. How on earth do teenagers lug this around and play it at the same time? Please don't strain yourself. I drop the tuba once I finishes taking a look. I found this underneath, Mr. Cat. Who hid this? I hands me a locked diary. I wonder what's written inside. Let's inspect it. Locked diary. Okay, you can check the item description. Item. Try to read it. Details. Yep. So, item. Locked diary. Diary has a combination lock. Looks like we need to enter the correct 3-digit code to unlock the diary. Oh, I bet you the 3-digit code is the date of the, It's either... Oh, it's probably... Shit. Is it the date that she was supposed to perform the music thing, or the date that, the date her friend said that she loved her? Let's see. Let's see. It's the second page. Tab. The secret, 619. 619. I bet you that's what it is. 619, 619. Ah, shit, that's not the combination. Fuck. Okay. Second page. It's not 619. Let's see. It's much easier to express myself with piano. 627. $627 maybe? Uh, 6-3. 6-3 or 627. Let's try it. So let's try 627. Nope. Okay, should ask Guy then. Okay, gotcha. So, tap. Really bad at memorizing numbers. That's why I usually use dates or important words to remember passwords and stuff. Like I use my birthday for my diary. Maybe the owner of this diary thinks that way too. The birthday. Let me see. What's this?
Cool.
Number of yellowed music scores are stored inside the box. They're warped due to humidity, full of holes. It's horrible. What a shame. Nothing else here. Just the tuba thing. So, item poster. Tab. Change of lead. Oh, I bet you it's well, no, it has to be numbers, right? Or does it have to be letters? Lock diary with the initials NH on the cover. Oh, so it's her lock diary. The secret key is the promised day. The promised day. Hana and Nao's secret key is the promised day. So we tried 6-3. It's not 619. I also want to give a proper response to her feelings. Now didn't come yesterday. What happened? 7/17? Was that the day? Maybe? What could it... Yeah, maybe when they wanted to put the lyrics together? Promised day. So we have 5-1. 5-1, 5-26, 6-3. Okay. Five one. Okay, not that. Was it 6-23? Nope. Maybe 5-26 when they try to make lyrics. Let's see. Oh, it is 5-26. You're right. Good job. Time to open the diary and see what we can learn. The penmanship on some of the pages leaves a bit to be desired. Looks like the events of the last few months are covered here. Where should I start reading? At the beginning. Why would you just randomly pick something? Lockpick master. The master of unlocking, you should say. 5-1. I found a good spot. The old building's music room. Now, this is Now's diary. We read Hanako's diary. This is Now's diary. It's not used anymore, but there's a piano inside. Hana should be able to play there. This will be our meeting spot. 5-16. Hana decided to enter the competition to perform the school song. I bet she found the courage to put herself up for it because she loves the piano so much. You could do it, Hana. 5-26. Our school song has a nice melody, but the lyrics suck. When I mentioned it to Hana, she said I should come up with new lyrics. Guess I'll give it a try. It can be our song. June. 6-3. Hana got chosen to be the accompanist. Congrats! Now I've got to come up with the lyrics. 6-10. I keep thinking about Hana when I'm not doing anything. Being with her is so much fun. I just feel bliss. Is it because we're friends? Maybe it's more than that. 6-18. My head is filled with Hana. I can't think about anything else. I can't bear it any longer. I'm going to tell Hana my feelings tomorrow. I hope she feels the same. 6-19. I confessed to Hana in the music room. She was shocked, then she ran away, looking like she was about to cry. I was left all by myself. Aw. 6-25. Hana didn't come to the music room again. What if she told other people about what happened that day? I don't want to think about it. Oh, that's depressing. 7-1. Looks like Azumi's been bullying Hana since she was chosen to be the accompanist. Accompanist? Yeah, accompanist for the pianist. Accompanist for the recital. How dare he lay a hand on her? 7-7. This is unforgivable. I've warned Azumi. Despite what happened between us, I still love Hana. 7-11. Azumi called me. He discovered my feelings for Hana after he stole her notebook. He told me not to say anything or else he'd reveal my secret to everyone. I wanted to hit him so bad, but I couldn't. Both of us are the worst. 7-18. Hana's dead. She hung herself in the old building. They forced her to take off her uniform and put on some weird outfit. If only I stopped Azumi. I'm sorry, Hana. 9-19. I heard the rumors about Hannako the toilet. They say I can meet Hana if I scribble some graffiti in the old building's restroom. I want to meet Hana again, even if she is a ghost. I want her to hear the lyrics I promised her I'd write. 9-22. I snuck into the old building and wrote some stuff, but Hana didn't show up. 9-26. I snuck into the old building and wrote some graffiti again. Hana still didn't show up. 9-29. Hana's spirit apparently keeps saying give it back. I know what she's looking for. Maybe I can finally meet her if I give it to her. I'll go to Hana's house tomorrow and borrow it. 9:30. If I do meet Hana, first of all, I want to apologize to her. Then I'm going to ask her to respond to my confession. What did she think of me? She probably hated me, but still, I have to know. Aww. Folded nose tucked between the pages. I unfolded to reveal some lyrics. The title of the song is Hanao's song. It's a song about the future and friendship. The promised lyrics. Okay, stop reading that. I'm convinced this is Horikoshi's. Horikoshi went to the old building to meet Hannako, the toilet. She wanted to give something to her. We know that what that item is. All that's left to do is find it. The promised lyrics. Find the door that leads to our future so bright. I'll draw the red flower we swore on again tonight. The wish you made, my heart's secret key, your smile shines forever within me. Something about a red rose. 7-Eleven. Okay. So, we've got that. So, Tab, what you think? I wonder where Horikoshi wants to return to Akai. Maybe it's in the music room storage? We just were there. We were just there.
これは
Diary was hidden under the tuba. The uniform. Say, Mr. Cat, didn't Horikoshi mention in her diary that Hana was looking for something? Oh yeah, her old uniform. Highly probable conclusion indeed. Horikoshi noted in the September section of her diary that she borrowed something from Akai's parents. If that something was Hanako's uniform, everything makes sense. Horikoshi must have figured out that Hana wanted her uniform back. She probably brought the uniform with her to draw out Hannako, except she was being targeted. Horikoshi was killed before she could give the uniform back. Why'd she leave it here, though? I wonder what Horikoshi did in the time she was out of our sights. You know, drown, die. Horikoshi must have sneaked into the old building and entered the music equipment storage room. She probably waited there reminiscing on her days with Hannako until nightfall. At some point during that time, she hid her diary under the tuba. I can't know for certain why she hid it, but my guess is she wanted anyone who came investigating Hanako's case to find it if she didn't make it back. Eventually, Horikoshi left the storage room. Considering where she left her bag with the uniform in it, she must have left it there without thinking. Perhaps she heard Hannako call her name. And when she left the storage room, she finally met the person she'd be looking for, Hannako. And then Horikoshi. So sad. Hanako's uniform. Horikoshi left this behind. This is likely the thing Hannako is searching for, which may mean carrying it could make us Hanako's target. In that case, we shouldn't pick this up without giving it some serious thought. Are we going to bring it along? No, not yet. Let us, since we did all of that, let us go save. And trade sacred objects, Shrine Guardian, sure. So that should be everything here, right? I forgot to check this. Yep, got them all. Okay, cool. So we're gonna save. Alright. I'm gonna exit. Gonna go to the connecting corridor. Alright. Go in here, get this. Yes. There we go. Sound of a bell suddenly echoes in my mind. Chills run down my spine. Oh, hello. Oh, we're gonna fight you here? Before I can react, the departed is standing before us. Eek! I recoils next to me. My dear husband. That unpleasant voice fills every corner of my mind, once more dragging my consciousness into a dismal, suffocating swamp. Hanako's grudge killed Model. You are next. She is already here. Should you survive, you will become my real husband. Try and listen to what they say while suppressing my chills and nausea. Hanako's grudge killed Model. You are next. She is already here. Should you survive, you will become my real husband. Well, that sounds like a fate worse than death. The departed's presence abruptly vanishes. Eye turns to me, their entire body tense as a bowstring. I'll never get used to that, no matter how many times I see them. Whenever they look at me, I feel cold. My legs start shaking. You're right. What did the departed have? Did the departed have something to say, Cat? Yeah. I tell Ai what they said. You are next. She's already here. You gotta be kidding me. Hannako is here? I glances at the entrance. Their face contorts into an expression of shock and fear. We're both thinking the same thing. Does that mean we're trapped here? Our time's running out. What should we do to survive? Alright. So... maybe using something she hated in her previous life. Key to saving her soul, misunderstanding. What can I do to clear that up? I'll have to put the departed to the side for now and focus on Hannako. Okay, so there's a couple things we could use. We could use the boombox. We could use the uniform. We could use the diary. There's a bunch of things. Here we go. But the eerie sound of water is echoing after us. Do you think that sound just now is... Yeah, I heard it. Oh, she's above us. Ooh! Look at the detail! That is cool! Uh-oh. Let's get out of here! Guess we've got no choice. That's Hannako. What should we do? I see before me is a spirit that kills people. My instinct and common sense tell me we need to run as far away from her as possible immediately. However, I didn't come to the school just to run. I need to stand and confront Hannako so I can start to get to the bottom of this case. Give back uniform. Hannako fires something at incredible speed that grazes my torso. Jesus! What was that? I touch my torso to find part of my coat is now torn and wet. Was that thing just now? Water? Yeah, but it's not your everyday water. At this speed, it's as sharp as a blade. If she's seriously attacking us, we've got no chance of getting away. Alright then, so running is not a thing. Spirits will attack you and cause damage. Level up, increase your maximum spirit by sacred objects. You can obtain them for lost souls. We did that. Okay. Hanako's directing her anger at us. Team up with Hanako's uniform. Unfold the uniform. I don't want to throw it at her. That's just mean. Just be like, eh! We unfold Hanako's uniform. Okay, good, good. Yeah, that neck is a little not so great. I unfold the uniform as much as I can so Hannako can see it. Hannako, rather. Why are you still hitting us? We didn't prevent her attack. I need to come up with a different plan. Looks like this isn't the right choice. Okay. Team up. Hanako's uniform. I guess we do throw the uniform at her. Fucking whatever. Here, have the uniform, bitch. Okay. Yeet it! The uniform eventually falls on the floor. That's my uniform. Looks like this is the right choice. Ooh, oh, her face. Oh, why is her face all... Wait. Oh, it's so weird. Oh my god, it's like all puffy with the... Oh. It's like, it doesn't even look human anymore. Takes a few steps closer to check whether or not it's her uniform. It really is my uniform. Hannako stares at her uniform on the floor. You stole it. I did not fucking steal it. Jesus Christ. Hannako launches a flurry of strikes with her water blade. Filled with fury and rage. We're gonna get killed at this, right? Yeah, I know. God damn it. If we can't calm her down, we have to attack her. Promised lyrics? Oh, wait. I can sing promised lyrics. Sing the lyrics. I sings Horikoshi's promised lyrics to Hannako. Because she can sing. Not really good at cappella, though. Oh. Never mind. We gotta play the thing. She's too angry to grasp the lyrics. Okay, so the boombox. Team up with I. No. Promise lyrics. Show the lyrics. Why do I want to demoralize her? Poke face with mop? Face or belly? Oh, because she hates milk. That's right. Why do we want to do that, though? Thrust it towards her face. Failure. Our aim's off. We really rushed that one. Okay. What kind of thing does she hate?
Yoshi.
Alright, come on. There we go. Take a step forward, extend our arms as far as we can. The tip of the mop touches Hanako's face. However, I don't think it did anything. Fuck, did we fail? I hate milk. Looks pain from the smell of milk coming from the mop. Hannako Akai used to hate milk, and it looks like that deep-rooted trauma still exists. It's like, this is the right choice. Why is that the right choice? Like, that just seems like punishment. Her bloodlust instantly disappears. Help me, now. Oh my god, look at her face! Oh! Oh, it's so bad. She's all... Hannako staggers to our side, begging for help. Now, where are you? I'm lonely here, now. Did she say she's lonely? What are you on about? You killed Horikoshi. I killed? Now? No way, no way, no way. I didn't kill her. Impossible. Looks like Hannako doesn't even remember killing Horikoshi. Shit. Promise with now. Where's our promise song now? She must be referring to the lyrics, so long as we can convey the feelings poured in these lyrics. Luckily for us, there's a piano here. I should be able to pull this off with Ai's help. I promise lyrics. Sing together? Sure. Ask I to play the piano while I sing the lyrics. Okay. I starts playing the school song we heard on the radio cassette player. It's all going to be fine. I kind of remember how the melody goes, so I should be able to sing it. Most crucial part is figuring out when I should start singing. I checked the lyrics one last time while waiting for the right timing. The melody playing in the background, I start to sing along. These lyrics are filled with Horikoshi's pure feelings for Hannako. I can feel them too. Are these feelings platonic or... That song, is it you now? Well, she's listening. Horikoshi kept her promise with you. You're not alone. Lovely singing. I sing the song until the end, and Hannako the toilet listens until very last note. Looks like this is the right choice. Thank you now for keeping our promise. I truly appreciate it. Well, there we go. Her presence is gone. Looks like it's over. Seems so. Horikoshi turned her back on Hannako in a moment of cowardice. It was a moment that Hannako was unable to forgive. However, that didn't break their bonds. In the end, Horikoshi's melody proved to be Hanako's salvation. Uh-oh. What is this feeling? Oh, it's the departed. We have to... Yep. Oh, she's back! What? What was that? I feel like I glimpsed Hannako for a moment. There's just no way. She should have passed on. Did you see that eye? Huh? See what? I didn't see anything. Was it only my imagination? Or was it something that only I could see again? Never mind. Oh boy. Let's just assume I was imagining things. We definitely pacified Hanako's spirit. She should have reached salvation. Let's get going, Mr. Cat. We've got to let Damon and Moe know. Yeah. Uh-oh. There's something on the floor. It looks like a page from a notebook. Dear Now, I'm sorry for running away the other day. I was so surprised when you confessed to me. I'm sorry for the late response. I've been thinking about it ever since the day you confessed. I didn't know what to say. I knew I had to give you a sincere answer since your feelings for me are also genuine. And well, I finally found my answer. I love Now. I don't know if the love I feel is the same as yours, though, so I want to confirm it with you. It'd be great if it was the same. I hope our relationship will last forever. My dear Now. Aww. They both loved each other and then they both died. So depressing. Ugh. This is the draft of the letter Hannako Akai was writing to Naomi Horikoshi. She probably hadn't been able to finish it. If only she'd convey these feelings of hers, their fate would have been different. But in that case, there may be something more we can do for Hannako in the place we last saw her. I think we can help Hannako deliver her feelings. Okay. Oh, that's so depressing. Okay. Okay. So let us go to the infirmary and heal and save. And with this, our investigation into Hannako of the toilet comes to an end. Time to tell the other two what happened. Is there anything else we still want to do? Available lost souls in each chapter. Lost souls available in one chapter can only be found in that chapter and not other chapters. Okay. We already did that. So let us save. So was it... Where did we last see Hannako? Hi, Pee-Pee! Hello! Hi! How are you? Oh, that's good. Welcome to the cat room, ma'am. Come here. Come here. You want to come up here next to Mommy? Come here. Good girl. Redeem the pets. Redeeming the pets for the ma'am. Yes. Kitty pets. So good girl. Are you no longer mad at me for giving you medicine? It's good. Okay. So where did we last see her? Was it the second? I think it was the second floor bathroom was where we last saw Hannako. Which... Or no. We're looking for now. So the last... Yeah, we give it... You're right. So where is now? Should we go to the room with the water on the floor where she died? Her head was in this room, but she's not there. So I'm guessing we have to go to the room she drowned in? Yeah, this is second floor, C2F. I thought it was the second floor. I could check the third. Oh, it was the third. Never mind. Naomi Horikoshi's head was here. We may be able to convey Hanako's feelings to her here, since this is where we saw Horikoshi last. I take out the letter, and then I read Hanako's reply aloud. I'm well aware this is likely nothing more than a self-serving act to tie up loose ends in my mind, but still, I don't want to lose my respect and compassion for the dead. Hannako and Horikoshi deserve this much. Hope it reaches Horikoshi. Let's believe they will. The sound of a bell echoes in my ears. I quickly spin to face Ai. Huh? What happened? Ai looks at me with concern. Seems like that sound was only meant for my ears. Away for a while, still on guard, yet nothing strange occurs. What on earth was that about? Maybe that was the acknowledgement.
これは
Maybe that was like the dong of approval, you know? Anything in the mirror? Nope. Okay. Cool. That was fun. Is, where was the room with the, water on the floor? Nope. Nope, not here either. The dong of approval. It could be. Yeah, we could add that to the cat quote. It's not this one. Is there anything here?
よし